3,000 subscribers. 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, okay, come on. This is probably a really boring stream so far. Just, come on. This thing is not working with me. Am I live? Am I even live right now? Oh, I am, okay. And people are watching. 3 people at this moment. Let's wait for the people to start trickling in. Although I'm gonna be pretty honest, I'm not really expecting anybody to show up. But I am still happy that we made it. You know, 3,000 subscribers. It's kind of crazy. 3,000 entire people watched my channel and was like, hey, you know what? Why not give this guy a subscribe? Man, 3,000 subscribers. So yeah, I don't really know what I didn't really plan anything to do here. What's up, RD Cuber? First one here. Although I imagine more should follow. I mean, it definitely doesn't help that I'm doing this at such an unceremonious time. It being like, I know it's not really like a good time for the US people, I guess, and people from the United States make up most of my viewers, but of course it doesn't really matter, you know. Okay, I'm kind of just trolling at this point, but where am I from? I am from the Philippines. Actually, that's not true. I don't know why I said that. I'm from the United States. What? Bro, what am I talking about? So yeah, I actually just finished the script for my next video. So all that's left is me recording it and editing it. And yeah, it should be out pretty soon. It feels really good to start to be making videos again, you know, be back on that grind. It's honestly pretty cool, you know. No, I'm American. I mean, like, I don't know, I'm more of American than Indian, I'd say. But yeah. But yeah. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Is Square One better than 303? Yes. I mean, nowadays I practice 303 more than Square One because I had a really demoralizing performance at last Southeast Championships, but Square One is still better than 303, I would say. But you know what's better than both of them combined? 6x6. Buddy. SB Cuber, welcome to the channel. Honestly, like, I don't really know what to do for this stream, so you guys can actually just give me ideas. An idea that I had was like ranking all the voice lines for Buzz from Brawl Stars. If you play Brawl Stars, then you know that Buzz's voice lines are really funny. And I mean, if you play Brawl Stars, then you probably it's a really weird game that makes your life worse. So, okay. I don't mean to diss any Brawl Stars players, but I am really just dissing myself for playing Brawl Stars. It's a bad game. Oh, I hate Brawl Stars. Okay, anyway. But yeah, that's an idea that I had for my channel, or for the stream. Minesweeper, that's probably a pretty good idea. I'm gonna do one 6x6 solve and then do that, because I've been practicing a bit of 6x6, at least today. So it's kind of crazy how I'm still like I still practice way too much on the regular. Like, my time has passed, guys. I should be spending more time making videos, honestly, than practicing. Because I'm not gonna be a pro cuber. You know, I'm not like 10 years old, but I don't know, I still practice anyways. Just to procrastinate on my videos. No, that's not the real reason. The real reason is because, like, I just want to get state record. That's the real reason I practice these big cubes. I guess I could get state record in like square one as well, so I could be doing that, but I don't know. Square one is such a hard event to do officially. I mean, not as hard as clock, but still kind of hard. Okay, 33 stage, this is going to be a pretty good solve. No, it's not. Oh, it's so annoying, dude. Oh, no. Jeez. This is the worst solve ever, 155. But, I mean, like, 155 is not bad, but I usually get, like, sub 150. So, as you can see from my recent times, you can see my average of 12, average of 5. So, this is definitely above that. But, yeah. I'm kind of tempted to do one more 6x6 solve just to like, you know, wash this absolute atrocity of a 6x6 solve off my hands. But let's actually just play Minesweeper. Like one Minesweeper game. Let's do google.com Minesweeper. Alright. Oh, okay. Man, I don't know. Wait. Okay, this one has one. So that one can't have any. So I am so bad at this game, guys. That was like the best. That was the best game of all time. You know, I'm a pro. I'm a pro at this game. I love this game so much. Like, so bad. Dude, I didn't even get started. Dude, that's so, so stupid. Okay. Alright, let's just... There's definitely a block here, so I know all this is okay. Yeah. So, there's definitely a block here. So I know that this is okay, and there's a block here, so I know this is okay. It's probably also this one okay, and this one's okay, and these two are okay. Okay, yeah, that's good. There's a block here, so now that this is okay, that one's there's a block there. Okay, that one's okay, so that means this one's probably good, and yeah, these two are probably good. I mean, I say probably, but I know it's for sure good. There's a block here, so these two are good. Okay, nice. So I think that these three are sort of messed up. So, like, yeah, that's the only thing that can be messed up here. So I think this one's good. Yeah. See, this is what happens if you use like 100% of your brain. You know, this is what's you don't lose the game in 2 seconds. Okay, so there's definitely a block here. So, like, that means that this one is probably good. Yeah, there we go. I'm goaded with the sauce. Dude. All right, so this one's probably okay. So that means that this one's up here is okay. Let's see. So if we look at this one, you can have something here or here. So I don't feel safe going there. Let's see. So we have. What's next after this, chat? What do you think? Oh, I can right click to put down a flag. Okay, of course. Wait, I don't know how to right click. I don't know how to right click on my laptop, guys. I don't have a mouse. I'm just doing this on my laptop. Okay. I probably should have like actually used my brain cells and not no, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Well, I lost on a technicality there, so that's still a victory in my thank you Still Cubing for 3K subscribers. Do watch your videos sometimes, so that's very cool to hear you say. Also, thank you Tyler Nguyen for this advice, even if I wasn't able to use it because I lack brain cells. Okay, this is my last game. Okay, so I think these two are okay, and so this one's okay probably. This one's okay. Am I dumb? Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm not really that good at Minesweeper, guys. Yeah. Oh, what? No, I don't want to share this. This is embarrassing. Okay. Oh, if I'm on trackpad, click with 2 fingers, right click, same thing. Thank you, Huron Cubing. Thank you, Rebecca, for this advice. But wait, what's this animal sounds game? That's me for me. That's me for real, guys. I am. Wait, you can't hear that. Hold on. Let me. What kind of game is this, bro? Guys, this is really marketing to the 5-year-old audience. That's not what I expected a pig to sound like, honestly. Yeah. What do you think about this, guys? Alright. Wait, what animal can make 100 different sounds? 5k not me points to anybody who guesses this correctly. But, yeah, we're gonna go back to CS Timer and start cubing again. Alright, but yeah, if you guys want me to do like an activity like that, I mean, I'm not gonna like take event suggestions because I just want to do like, I don't want to like do any other event aside from maybe 6x6 and 7x7. But if you guys have any suggestions for any activities for me to do, like the one that we just did, that I just failed at, then just let me know and I'll do that. Guys, I'm a speed cuber, not a. It didn't start the timer, guys. Okay, whatever. Oh, you pronounced my last name wrong. I'm sorry. I should learn these pronunciations. It's not like, but I actually maybe I don't. It's not like I'm a YouTuber or something who has to pronounce these names again and again. Or anything, you know. That's that would be weird if I was. Okay, you know what? Actually, you know, I'm gonna try this again. Let's try this again, guys. Let's try Minesweeper again. Minesweeper, guys. One last time. Let's see if I can do this. And I'm gonna go easy mode. No, I'm not gonna go easy mode. I'm not that kind of. Am I dumb, bro? Yeah, that was my bad. I'm gonna try again. I have to stop. Stop and think, guys. That will work. All right, and there's nothing over here. Here, if there's one here, so that means this one's good. Wait, no. Yeah, I feel like we've already done that joke again, so yeah, I'm not really that good at Minesweeper. Maybe I'll practice it and post on my community page once I get like a successful run. But until then, we're just gonna have to toil in 6x6 hell. But yeah, if you have any questions that you can ask me. We can do like a bit of a live Q&A here, if you want. You know, just anything. You know, we can do anything. We can have a bit of fun. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some live commentary on my solves just to show you what I'm doing here, in my solves, how you can be as pro as me, stuff like that. All right, so here I'm noticing that we have this one move bar here with this white bar and white bar here. So yeah, and then I'm also noticing that we can do it like that to give this pattern, which is really nice because it's really easy to make a bar out of that. This is a 6x6 Aoshi worm. What? Dude, I messed it up already. But that's okay because I can recover, and it doesn't really matter in big cube solves, you know? Never give up. When did I get sponsored by SCS? That was actually like, I think it was last year actually. Yeah, it was last year right before I started the semester. I actually emailed SCS and they were really chill about this because SCS is like a store that I really, I really liked. JPROM was sponsored by them and I actually bought like a lot of my cubes from them. So yeah, I just emailed them and that was it. That's all it took. So yeah. I mean, I'd already made myself a name around the block, I guess. So yeah, that's all I needed to do. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Uh, also, my friend taught me this new adjacent um, 2x2 adjacent swap algorithm. So my normal one is the T-perm, right? Because the T-perm is a pretty good algorithm, right? Just for adjacent swap. But like the one that my friend taught me goes like sledge. So like that. Sledge, R U to R prime U, R U to R prime. So I wonder what you guys think of that. Do you guys use this? Bruh, what am I doing? Ah. Because like T-perm still feels like a lot more consistent to me, but that's only because I'm very used to it, you know? And this does seem like a bit of a shorter algorithm, but there's a bit of overwork going on with the U2s, you know? So I feel like, yeah, my growth, I feel like I've been so blessed, man. I've been blessed because like, my growth has been crazy. I haven't been uploading for like so long. I've been so inconsistent with my YouTube uploads and my YouTube upload quality and like all these things. I've been breaking every single rule of maintaining a YouTube channel, and yet it's just working. I'm getting 3K subscribers. You know, it's kind of crazy, and yeah, maybe I would have more if I actually like I wasn't so inconsistent. But I mean, like, I don't really care. It's working, and thank you guys for the love. You can see the love emojis popping up on the screen. Also, what's up, Niv? What's up, Niv? How are you doing? Yeah, I remember I was like when I was celebrating 2K subscribers. That was at like the beginning of this school year, pretty much. So, and now it's at the end, and I already have this. So I want to like, I can't wait until I hit 4K subscribers, which is probably going to be in the middle of this summer, and 5K, which is going to be by the end of the summer. I don't know, that's going to be kind of crazy stuff, you know. Yeah. Okay. Let's see the scramble. Honestly, I should not be doing 6x6 on stream because like you guys are just gonna click off, I feel like. Because 6x6 solves are a bit boring to watch. Definitely not the most spectator friendly event. Yo, look at this edge, dude. This is some really lucky cases that I'm getting. 145.05. That's pretty nice. Are you going to Worlds? I should be. I should be going Worlds. So yeah, if anybody else is going to Worlds, you can like track me down. I guess I don't know. How should you get faster at big cubes? So big cubes are really a mindset thing. For the first part. So like, if you want to get I don't know, sub 1 at 5x5, sub 2 at 6x6, sub 3 at 7x7. That's sort of like a mindset thing. You want to work on like really consistent turning, look ahead, being able to recognize cases and execute them really quickly. Something that really helped me was sort of like even mental practice. I was like sort of doing mental practice on 6x6 and 7x7, thinking of some of the cases that I had the hardest time with and like how to handle those cases. For example, one of the cases that I usually use now is this thing, right? And I just do that to solve that. And that's something that like really only came with like mental practice. So just like being familiar with all the cases that you can get. Also just being like in a flow, not letting like slight deviations or slight interruptions in flow like mess with your concentration. Like some and this is not just look ahead. Sometimes like you can at the very beginning of the solve you can be like super focused on what's going on, and by the end of the solve you're just kind of like, I don't know, a bit relaxed almost. That's not good. You want to be focused the entire way through. But yeah, after that, it's going to be efficiency, making sure that you're really choosing the best edges, the best center bars, all that sort of stuff at any given moment, setting up the best stuff for the next time. For example, a really bad thing that I'm doing right now in my solves is like during first three edges, sometimes I'm working on two first three edges at once, but that's really inefficient and it's definitely bogging down my solves. So I have to like stop doing that. But yeah. Also, the way that you solve is so tough. Yeah, I'm not the best turner. Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's my advice on how to get faster big cubes. Maybe I'll make a tutorial video on that. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the stuff that I want to cover in my big cube tutorial vids has already been covered by JPerm's big cube tutorial vids, so I definitely recommend watching those. And also, there's this guy Aryan Kejriwal who created a video about how to get sub 2 on 6x6, sub 1 and 5x5, sub 3 at 7x7, and he gave some really good advice in that 10-minute video. So I'd say watch those videos. Yeah. Also, I don't know if Shaq is underrated, but I am also very underrated. And I don't think I'm underrated. I think if I was more consistent with my YouTube video uploads, I would be underrated. But I think at least how I upload, like how often I upload, I think I'm properly rated. Even if some of my videos I would say are underrated. Tips on nerves? Oh, do not ask me. Do not ask me about that. I am so bad with nerves. If you watch the Collegiate Cubing Championships, like, I did so badly there because of nerves. And that was a virtual environment where everything was... I want to say fake. But it was not like... So I was not supposed to be feeling as, like, nerves in that moment because it wasn't really that big, like, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't that big of a deal. But I was still feeling nerves. I mean, it was still a big deal, actually. There was like over $400 in gifts prizes, but I don't think, but at least in that match, we weren't gonna win it. So I don't know why I was feeling so nervous, but I still was. And I just couldn't control it. So, yeah, I just don't know what to say about nerves other than don't ask me, because I am not an authority in terms of nerves. Also, I don't know what I'm doing for centers. Yeah, that was like the worst Centros ever. I guess my biggest tip for nerves is like kind of think of like kind of get into a routine, you know, like kind of maybe wringing your hands a bit to like shake out all the nerves out. Something that really helped was like I don't really know. I used to like be like, oh, surprised by how much nerves I had in like a competition environment. Because like you really only know your nerves once you start turning, right? And your hands start shaking out of their mind. But something that really helped was me just holding my hands like this. I saw Luke Reiser do this during North American Championships finals, in which he got third place. But yeah, I saw him do this, and his hands were shaking, and then he just made them calm again. And that's when he started to turn. You know, uh, that's when he like said ready because he knew at that moment that his nerves were like sort of were gone. And that's actually some advice that I took into consideration in my official attempts. Just like putting my hands like this, my hands were shaking, and then they're not shaking. And then that's when I know I'm ready to begin myself. So like using that technique really allows you to get a handle on your nerves. Yo, Devious Penguin, first chair is pretty nice. Nice job. Best instrument player in the band. Oh, and tryouts as well. So like, that's kind of crazy as a freshman to be first chair. Very nice. Which top cuber do I glaze the most? This is gonna be a very interesting. I mean, I guess I would say Eddie Artsy because he's my friend, but I assume you mean top 3 cuber. If you mean top clock cuber, I would say Eddie Artsy. And also Alessandro Diamampo. Because they are my friends and they help me with the percussionist. I mean, of course, like, I also do really like. Also, okay, I guess now top 3 cubers. I guess that's really I've never I don't know I haven't been a big glazer. Yo, 519 PBAO5? Wait, in 303? Holy cow. Oh wait, oh bro. Max Shaw? Yo, I used to be a hardcore yeah, I used to like really like I was actually really big supporter of Max Shaw, but nowadays like he's more I don't want to say in the past. He's actually no, he's still really good. What am I talking about? He's getting some really good 3-3 results. So yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I should probably catch up on the Max Shaw drama. Well, not drama, but improvement arc. Because he's still cubing and he's still doing really good. So, yeah. So you counted a 289 in clock officially today. What? Holy cow. Dude, all these people in the chat are just absolutely going crazy. 519 PBO5, counting 289. Okay, I'm going to do a 7x7 solve, but I know that I'm about to get roasted, toasted, and absolutely bamboozled in the chat because my 7x7 skills are so rusty. But I am the 7x7 state champion in my in this town of mine. So let's see if it actually is really bad or not. I imagine it will be bad though. But I'm gonna lock in, you know, Actually, no, I'm gonna yap through the solve, but like, and if my solve is bad, then I'm gonna just blame it on the yapping. Dude, imagine following the scramble instead of hand scrambling. Couldn't be me. Yeah, I haven't been to a competition in so long. I always keep on missing the competition registrations. But my next competition should be in May, so uh, if anybody's there, they can say hello to me. You know. Okay. I'm from America. Yeah, I agree. Rusty doesn't exist. Honestly, I'm just coping. Like, it's big cubes, you know? You're either good or you're not. Okay, this solve is actually going better than I expected. Not that great, but it's better than I expected, you know? No crazy errors, no bad pauses. Just a bunch of tiny pauses that are keeping me from being sub 2, but I mean, like, that's pretty much everybody. Actually, no. What am I talking about? It's not just my pauses that are keeping me from being sub 2. Dude, I'm so delulu. Oh crap. Yeah, that was the first big pause, but we made up for it with some pretty smart choices. Dude, this is so bad. This is not even gonna be sub 3. Wait, I'm so bad. 3085, dude. That's such a bad solve. I'm supposed to be 244, 245. Yeah. This is the worst solve of all time. I should implement back inserts. Yeah, that's true. My edges are all front inserts. Honestly, yeah, that is true. That is true. Man, couldn't you get a sub 3? Your brother hasn't cubed seriously since 2020 and improved from 310 to 245. Holy cow, dude. That's insane. Good job. That's... Whoa. Also, did you just call me baby girl? I don't think I like that. Baby girl. Okay, I should set up a Let's Cube. What's my clock PB single? I think it's like 3 something. 330, no, 350 something. I don't know. I haven't done clock in forever actually, but I'm not going to do it because I am embarrassed. You know, my toxic trait is thinking that I could get the world record just from 2 months of serious practicing or something like that. But of course, that is not true. Or is it? It's not true. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's my 7x7 skills. I'm gonna do another solve. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do another solve because it's not spectator friendly. I'm instead gonna do 3x3, which is the most spectator friendly event. I actually want to do a. Honestly, I'm planning on making a video about like what makes a good event, because I think there's actually a really solid case for why, believe it or not, 3x3 is the best event. I know I just said that Square 1 was the better event, so I'm sorry for lying, but actually, objectively speaking, 3x3 is the best event. But it's not because of like I'm not just saying that for no reason. I'm actually saying that for I'm not gonna spoil my future videos. But yeah. Okay. If this is a troll scramble, I will be very mad, but let's say this. That is true, but it is a luck-based event. I would say 4x4. $562 full step, dude. That's such a good scramble, PXQBZ, dude. Oh, good night, Mark Zimmerman. I don't know why I said your last name. Good night, Mark. Dude, that was so good. I got 562. That's such a good scramble. Hold on. And actually, I think I missed something. I think there was more to that scramble than what I saw. Wait, I did that. Wait, I think I misscrambled. Wait, no, I did that, then that. Wait, I also misscrambled. Wait, no, I solved. Hold on, I saw something really cool. I wasn't able to act on it during the solve, but now after the solve, I think I can act on it. Okay, yeah, this case. I could have done something like that, and then skipped OLO. That's a winter variation. Let me actually set that up again. But yeah, in this winter variation case where you have this thing and this corner is twisted, but it's facing the back, then what you can do is that, then U2, that, and then insert. And that actually solves the OLO. It doesn't usually solve the PLO, but yeah. So yeah, that's a cool winter variation that you can learn. I think JPerm goes over that. So, yeah. Alright. Now that Mark is gone, I can do my 7x7 solves without... I guess he wasn't judging me anyways, but... I don't know. It feels less embarrassing to do my 7x7 practice when a top cuber isn't staring down. Actually, no. I should feel the same amount of pressure from a non-Mark stream. You get what I mean though, right? It's like kind of like Felix Zemdex watching you do 3x3. Is that how Tingman feels at each one of his competitions? Just like Felix Zemdex watching down his neck. Like, as he does like a 3x3 solve. Best it is. Chicken jockey. Alright. This is gonna be stupid. Alright, let's go. me a second, guys. Actually, I have to. Okay, let me actually see this pro moment. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Ah, jeez. Something's not working. Why does this always happen, guys? Okay, I'm gonna switch cameras. How about that? I think that should work. Switching cameras to like another one, another camera. All right. Okay, I think that worked. Now let me actually switch cameras to my second camera, which is on my laptop. Okay. Just work with me, please. Work with me, not against me. Dude, I have to like get an actually good setup. This cannot keep happening. This just keeps on happening and I cannot let it keep on happening. This just cannot work like this. Okay, I think that's working though. Oh, see you later here on Cubing. Have a good evening. Okay, there we go. This actually works now. Okay, yeah, this one should work better. This setup. But as you can see why this is not my first choice as camera, because like obviously the quality is really bad. Oh, I should probably do this so that you guys can see this logo. Use code NAMI on speedshop.com to get 5% off. But yeah, all right, let's go. RUF. By the way, do any of you guys watch Cad the Cuber? Believe it or not, this is actually a very important question. Actually, no, it's not. But I mean, it's not. It isn't. It is a question I want to know. But if you don't, then you should, because at least he made really good videos. So that's a pretty good backlog that you guys can watch. I have not watched the Minecraft movie. I am really scared to attend one of the screenings because I feel like I'm gonna get showered with popcorn because of the chicken jockey scene. Like the chicken jockey stuff has been kind of ridiculous, guys. We are making these poor workers suffer because of our obsession with this man called Steve. And of course, by me, I mean you guys. I am not doing this. I'm not the culprit here. But yeah, that's why I have a perpetual fear of attending one of these screenings. I'm much happier to watch, to just like be like, yeah, chicken jockey. Also, I feel like by attending these movie premieres, we're sort of incentivizing these movies that we don't really want to see. You know? It's kind of the same thing that we uh this is just my laptop camera, you know? The reason that I have a bunch of stream issues is because I'm trying to connect my phone camera to my computer, which causes a bunch of glitches and stuff. But if I did really wanted no glitches, I could just use this laptop camera. But as you can see, the quality is kind of bad, and I'm just not really as happy with it. But I mean, I guess we can just do this, you know? Yeah, it's unfortunate he stopped posting, but like, of course, you know, he's done a lot. So he's done so much stuff. He's made so many good quality videos. Yeah. First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft. I can't believe that's a real word. That's real. That's real in the movie. They actually said that. Dude, if I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna get a totally legal copy of it online through legal means. That's the only way I'm gonna watch it, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, honestly though, I'm kind of mad that watching the Minecraft movie has become the trend instead of not watching the Minecraft movie. Because we don't want these stupid movies to be. I wanted a good Minecraft movie. You know? I wanted like perhaps one of the ideas that I had for a Minecraft movie, which I mean of course, it's an idea of mine, I'm not a writer. But one of the ideas I had was maybe like an anthology, or not an anthology, but like maybe like 3 different stories. You know? The first story being somebody who's playing in survival mode. The second story of being somebody who's like who wants to meet other people in Minecraft, and the third story being somebody who wants to create something. Right? 3 different ways to play Minecraft, reflecting the different ways that people play Minecraft in real life. One in survival, one in like collaboration, and one in like sort of creative mode. You know? And I felt like that would be a much better way to translate the Minecraft spirit into a film language. You know, we could follow the sort of these characters throughout their essentially like lives, their missions. And I thought that could have been such a better idea than what they did, which was they just made it like a Sonic thing. They just put random people, like normal people, into this world, like Jumanji. You know, of course I haven't watched the movie. Maybe they do it in a good way. I am really doubtful though of that fact, because it looks like it's just it's a movie that was created in a lab by a bunch of corporate peoples. You know, I kind of wish that we just didn't watch the movie and it just tanked the box office, but it looks like it's gonna rake in a bunch of movie money, and like I know it just. I mean, maybe it is a good movie, but I feel like, given Minecraft, it should be a great movie. You know, it should be a masterpiece. We deserve a masterpiece. It's the Minecraft movie, guys. Like, come on. We are rewarding these companies for this. I know, man. It feels like that Minions Rise of Gru thing again and again. You know, the Minions Rise of Gru is it's an okay movie, right? But it did not deserve all the attention that it got from the meme community. You know? I feel like a movie that deserved that was probably something like Across the Spider-Verse. I wish people suited up for Across the Spider-Verse. You know? Like, in their suits. Like, yeah, that I guess that's just my frustration. Of course, I can't really blame anybody for like, you know, memeing this movie, because of course, it's a giant poo-poo post. But like, yeah, I don't know. That's just my rant, you know. But as Eddie said, it's like I haven't watched the movie, so I can't really make any anything. What did you and the free cuber do when you guys met up? We just kind of cubed a bunch. But yeah. He actually had like this cube called the I can't believe I forgot the name. It's some stupid cube. I don't know, but like these sort of plastic sticker pieces kept on falling off. So you do like one move and it falls off. And it was a really fast cube, but he told me that it was at the tightest compression and he put a bunch of slow loops into it. So I don't know what's going on with that. It wasn't like a main cube, or like it wasn't like a cube from the big three, Moyu Ganchi. So yeah. Nah, the movie is peak. Yeah, I can't argue with that. You know, I am Steve. Chicken. La 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 lava. Wait, I I swapped the words. Okay, but yeah. All right, let's do this solve. Oh wait, I had an idea for like the stream that I still haven't acted on yet, so I'm gonna act on it right after this solve. 7